Hey there and welcome back to the channel. It's Bryson with Dimes for Dollars here, and in today's hunt we have another 2-box penny hunt. Hunt number 64 coming up, boxes 133 and 134, and we got two different boxes here. One from Loomis and one from Brinks. They're from the same place though, so it's kind of interesting that I got a variety like this, but I did pop the top just to make sure they're circulated, and while they don't look very circulated, hopefully we got some better stuff on the inside. That being said, you gotta hunt them to find them, so hopefully we'll find some nice finds in here. I'll flip these out and check the enders. If we got anything, I'll definitely bring them back. Otherwise, I'll bring you back on our first find. Roll number 8, and we have the first find of the hunt, and it is a good one. It's a 30s wheat cent, 1934 from Philadelphia. Really nice detail on it too. So I'm really excited about that. Don't know if it'll upgrade the book, but either way, that's a very promising start. Roll 14, and we have wheat cent number 2. This one's in really bad shape, but I do believe it's going to be a 1944 from Philadelphia. Very next roll, and wheat cent number 3 is going to be a 1952 out of Denver. Roll number 31, and this box has been very slow so far. We just finally got our 4th wheat cent, and it's going to be a 1944 from Philadelphia. Roll 39, and we've got 2 more finds here. First off, we have an older Canadian cent from 1963. We also have our 5th wheat cent of the hunt so far, a 1958 from Denver. Roll 42, and wheat cent number 6 is going to be a 1941 out of Philadelphia. Roll 46, and we have wheat cent number 7, and this one's going to be a 1944 from San Francisco. 3 rolls in, and we have the first wheat cent of box number 2. This one's going to be a 1945 from Philadelphia. Very next roll, and I usually don't show the more modern Canadian cents, but take a look at this one. This is the commemorative bird cent, commemorating the centennial of Canada, and it's got some really nice toning to it. You can see little hints of green, purple, and pink there. It's a really interesting toning I don't see too often. That's a really pretty coin, and if I can hold on to it, the obverse looks pretty nice too. It's a little bit more vibrant, way more vibrant in person, of course. But either way, another really cool find for the collection. Roll number 5, and we got 2 more wheat cents. One up front is an oldie too. It's going to be a 1919 from Philadelphia. It's definitely seen better days, but it's well over 100 years old. That is a really nice find. Our other wheat cent is just a few coins back. It has some interesting toning on it. May have been in a collection once upon a time with some tape over it. Let's see what the date is. Alright, that's going to be a later wheat cent, 1957 from Denver. Very next roll, and we have 2 more wheat cents. A 1956 from Denver up front. And back here, second wheat cent of the roll. And that one's going to be a 1955, also from Denver. 2 rolls later, and we have 2 more finds here. We have an older Canadian cent. It's going to be King George VI on the obverse. Let's see what the date is. Alright, and that's going to be a 1941. Nice earlier find there. As for the wheat cent, it's back here. And that one's going to be a 1952 out of San Francisco. Roll 12, and we have a 50s find, 1951 from San Francisco. Roll 21, and this time we have a 40s find, a 1944 out of San Francisco. Roll number 27, and we have another oldie here. This one's going to be a 1925 from San Francisco. I went ahead and checked the mintage on it, and it's just over 26 million, so definitely a lower mintage coin. I think we already have it in the book, but still a very nice find. And that's our 3rd pre-40s. 2 rolls later, and we have a 40s wheat cent this time. This one's going to be a 1945 out of San Francisco. Roll 31, and we have another wheat cent. This one's going to be a last year wheat cent, 1958 out of Denver. Roll 41, and we have 1 more 50s find here. A 1956 from Denver. 5 rolls from the end of the hunt, and we just hit wheat cent number 20. This one's going to be a 1944 from Philadelphia. Very last roll, and we've got one last wheat cent for the hunt. This one's going to be a 1945 from San Francisco. Well, that's going to put an end to this hunt. We did get a lot of nice finds though, so let's go ahead and cover them now. We got 44 estimated memorial cents, along with a handful of Canadian cents, including 3 older ones. A bird cent, that's the commemorative centennial year for Canada, 1967. We have a 1963 young head cent, and the oldest one was a 1941 King George VI. We also got 2 odd finds here, one with a big eyeball sticker on it, and one so worn that you can't even see anything on it. We got 5 shiny copper cents, 9 50s wheat cents, 9 from the 40s, 1 30s find, a 1934 Philadelphia, 1 from the 20s being a 1925 out of San Francisco, and a pretty crusty 1919 from Philadelphia. Although none of these are going to upgrade or be new additions for the book, it's always exciting to see some pre-40s finds. We got 3 of them on today's hunt, all from different decades, and that's a lot of fun. As for the hunt though, no closer to filling out these books, but always a really nice hunt, and I hope you all enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you in the next one.